Today is Tuesday, January 27th, 2026. Another day in the sim for me. I did pretty good this morning. One thing I did that I'm really proud of myself of is once I hit my goal, I shut it down. I actually went a little bit above my goal and then shut it down. I finished today. I took 47 trades. I went green on 33 of them. That's 70% accuracy. I finished today with a $1.85 profit ratio. My goal is basically right at $1. So almost doubled my daily goal. And once the last ticker I was trading, once it kind of fizzled off, I just shut her down. No point in messing that up. I've said that several times in my brain before. I've said that several times to my wife before. Once I hit my goal, I should just be done. But then I keep trading. Just a couple days ago, I think it was Friday, I did it, and I was over 2 times my goal, and then ended up giving up quite a bit of profit and ended up at only half my daily goal. So that was dumb. So I got to start stopping while I'm ahead. I know that it's a silly thing to say or to kind of run that cap your profits mindset, but if I'm thinking about it in a retention style, if I'm able to hit my goal every day and then stop, what's wrong with that? Even on a day like today where I get above my goal just based on the way the momentum's going, and then I stop, then I'm above my goal. So there's no point in sitting around waiting for the next thing, and then I mess that up, and now I'm behind the ball. So I don't think it would ever be a bad day to say that I hit my goal X amount of times this week or this month. So I'm glad I did that. Anyway, as far as my trades go, I had 14 losers. My biggest loser was 69 cents, giggity. I had 3 losers over 50 cents, including that one. Pretty big losers there. Could have done without that, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. My average loser was 21 cents. Again, not great for me. Versus an average winner of 15 cents. My biggest winner was 46 cents. So what kept me in the green today was my accuracy. And I remember hitting those 50-cent losers. I hit them back to back. On the ticker that I did the best on, HIND, I made most of my profit on that single ticker. But one of my first few trades on it, my first two, not my first two trades, but I think I took 10 or 12 trades just on that one ticker. I lost $1.06 in 2 trades, so that was not a great way to go about the morning there. But needless to say, still ended up being pretty accurate, having a good profit ratio. And also today I started with 20 shares instead of 10 shares. I think when I do go to my cash account, I'm going to have to do 20 shares. Based on my one and only day so far trading, the commission seemed to be about 65 to 70 cents per trade. And my goal is like a dime or maybe 12 cents. If I'm only doing 10 shares and I get a dime on a trade, that's $1. And if 65, 70 cents of that is going to commissions, and that doesn't really leave me any wiggle room for these trades where I only make 4 or 5 cents. Those will be losers. So I kind of I don't want to force my hand too far. 20 shares at a time shouldn't be too bad, especially if I'm able to keep my accuracy up and manage my losers a little better. Today I still ended up green, but I could have done a lot better on my losers. Um, but I think tomorrow, Wednesday, I'm still gonna trade in the sim. Honestly, I might trade in the sim all week just to kind of really give myself some good confidence. But I don't know. We'll see how tomorrow goes, uh, and we'll go from there. We had some nice momentum today, so hopefully that sticks up and we have a nice Wednesday. All right.